Clairo is someone that probably needs no introduction if you've ever been on the internet. Whether you browse TikTok or Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts, whatever your brain rot algorithm of choice is, you've probably heard Pretty Girl, which is her bedroom pop anthem that I think really put her on the map. Came with a quirky little video that she recorded. Let it not be lost on anyone that her father is probably one of the biggest marketing moguls in the entire music industry. I'm not going to accuse her of being an industry plant, but she is an industry plant. That doesn't take away from her music ability. Just thought I'd shed some light on sort of the image and persona that she's created for herself. That all being said, Clairo is a bedroom pop icon. There's no denying her musical ability and her impact as an artist on the genre. And I have listened to the first two albums from Clairo, and I did find them to be interesting. I do like them. They're fun little sort of albums that I think might not be the most interesting to me, but it's something that I find to be very soothing, relaxing. It's great. It's just great bedroom pop music, you know, something you could put on and sort of vibe to. And she comes out now with her new album called Charm. Right off the bat, the biggest, most evident growth factor for Clairo on this is her ability as a songwriter. I do find a lot of her older work a little bit one note and a little bit boring, but Charm kind of shows off Clairo's more, you know, dynamic side. I don't know how much of this is contributed from her new producer, Leon Michels. I might be pronouncing that wrong. She's paired up with a new producer and sort of really upped her songwriting abilities on this. In terms of the album, there's this like sultry sexiness to the whole entire album, something that sort of feels like it could be played in like a 70s jazz bar type of situation. And the songs are very soft and radiate a strong warmth, right? So every song gives off this very warm feeling, something that's right at home in bedroom pop. The only issue is that sometimes that's at the album's detriment. While the songwriting is more dynamic, I do still feel like the actual instrumentals and the production on this is a little one note. It's a little low energy. It's a little like, you know, just kind of always stays in this one very, very, you know, straight band of music, right? There's not a lot of dynamicness to it. However, on a song, Add Up My Love, she does come in with an energy that I do wish the rest of the album had. Even if I actually didn't like the song that much, I did like the energy on it, and I wish she kind of had that punctuated throughout the album to sort of match the songwriting that she's kind of like improved on. The entire album comes across very safe. Maybe for her it's a bit of a something different, something out of left field, but it still plays into sort of the bedroom pop motifs that we've become very familiar with. Not to say that this is a bad album or a bad thing. It's, you know, if something like bedroom pop is like your mainstay, right, this is something that you like love, a genre that you're obsessed with, I could see this album being ranked very highly for you because it does do a lot of that bedroom pop stuff that we've heard before very well. And while the album does have a few cuts that I do find to be super strong, Sexy to Someone, Terrapin, Juna, and Echo, I think are the highlights of the album for me. I don't think this album's really doing too much for bedroom pop, like in terms of like the progression of the genre or pushing the boundaries of it in any way. There are some really beautiful piano flourishes here. I do want to give a special shout out to that. Whoever was on piano for this was killing it. Slow Dance had such a beautiful piano melody, and Terrapin had these like rolling pianos that I thought were really beautiful, well created, just really interesting stuff. But as a whole, I think Charm kind of, it feels like it's like working towards something that never really materializes, even if sort of like the journey that to get there is like pretty pleasant and warm. So ultimately this album is about a 6.5 to 7 out of 10 for me. Yeah, Clairo, Charm.